Ça passe, welcome, bonjour, bonsoir, Kijon to moon, Sali, and hello to all those returning, and welcome to all those entering my Zen Wellness space. My name is Christine, and I am the Cosmic Doula for all those who enter my Zen Wellness space. This YouTube channel is dedicated to mothers, Black mothers, and all of those affected by systemic injustice, helping them to start and maintain their intuitive wellness journey. And as the Cosmic Doula, I share tools of support and empowerment through intuitive astrology, human design, and divination, helping all those that enter the space to step into their sovereignty and leaving empowered. My intention for this video today is happy Lionsgate Portal, happy 8/8. My intention today is to give a pick a card reading for the Lionsgate Portal to offer additional messages and confirmations from Spirit through card divination. And these, my readings, my pick a card readings, are used for confirmation and in additional messages from Spirit. You know, we're talking about the Lionsgate portal, and this is a time where the realms between the spiritual and physical realms, like the veil is a little bit thin. This time with the conjunction of the sun in Sirius is activating cosmic codes, connecting us to our highest frequency to gain a sense of royalty. This is a time to pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities. And this gate has been open from July 26th all the way, and it closes July 18th. The peak being on August 8th, the Lion's Gate, 8/8 that we all know. But I go more into this on the latest episode of the Intuitive Wellness Experiment podcast, which I'll make sure that I link below. But this intention for this reading is to provide additional messages from Spirit. I am in my kind of hermit phase right now, but Spirit was like, it's time to get a message to the people. So I'm being Ovadia, and I'm a vessel for Spirit. So grab your tea, grab your coffee. You can tune in knowing that 8/8 is very numerological heavy. You can, when you're picking your cards, you can either tune into the numerology in the timestamps. I'll be doing 3 piles. I normally do pick a card readings based on your human design type. And if you want to check some of those out, I'll make sure I'll link those below. If you want a special reading based on your human design type for this Lionsgate portal, I have one available for you, and I will link that below as well. But feel free to use your intuition, follow your strategy and authority, right, when picking a pile. And let's dive right into it. I'll start with a collective reading for the collective. But if you want to go straight into your personalized reading, feel free to skip ahead to the timestamp for your pile pick. So I'll start off with the collective reading. So what I normally do for my collective readings is after I do all of the piles, I pull the energy from the bottom of the deck after picking each pile. So the cards that popped up, I'll be using my pregnancy tarot deck. I'll be using the moon manifestation deck, the African goddess rising deck, the self-care deck, affirmations deck, and then I'll be closing out with some self-care essential tips as well as some angel numbers, bibliomancy angel numbers. So let's start off with the collective reading. I think that it's so beautiful because I couldn't have picked a better card for this Lionsgate portal. You know, Lionsgate, we're talking, we're in the season of Leo right now. So being courageous, bold, and brave about our manifestations. And the reason why I picked the pregnancy tarot deck is because when we're manifesting, I really feel like this is a time of pregnancy. Like we're creating and we're holding our manifestations within our womb space, within our, sacral space, which is like divine creativity, in order to manifest, in order to push out whatever we're desiring. And the beautiful card that popped up for the collective for the Lionsgate portal is the Six of Wands, which is a beautiful, beautiful card. And so I'll read a little bit from the deck, and she just embodies like Lionsgate energy to me. The Six of Wands, traditionally in the Rider Waite Smith Coleman's deck, is all about victory and being recognized for your victory. And this is a vibe right here. So Six of Wands, we have the themes of creative expression, creativity as a path towards understanding intuition, mind and body connection, enjoying some peace after difficulties of five, self-worship, confidence, sensuality, and self-expression. So are we manifesting this collective? This is the energy that I feel like Lionsgate gives to us, but definitely during this particular Lionsgate portal, like embodying the themes of self-expression, creativity as a path towards our intuition, and after difficulty, finding confidence, sensuality, and self-expression. If your womb is a creative art project, it's starting to be more visible to the world now. If you happen to be someone who is feeling the urge, follow it. Take some sensual selfies of yourself and your beautiful belly, or whatever you're trying to manifest. Hire a photographer and do a special shoot, whether you're comfortable or whether it aligns with your goals and how you want to feel right now. So, and I think that this is really beautiful. I gave a tip to a Leo rising friend that I know, and I told her to take some self portraits, to see the beauty in herself and future, like an archetype, right? What is the archetype that your future manifestation wants to be? Dress up in that profile, and in that archetype. If you want to be a teacher, maybe get a ruler out and put on some glasses, have an apple in your hand, sit at a desk, embody that archetype, take a picture, a sensual picture, whatever makes you feel really good in vitality, and vitalized during this time. And with the full moon in Aries popping up with cool your emotions, this is a difficult time on Earth right now. Um, Extremely difficult if you're living in the United States of America. Experience it's wild times, and a lot of emotions are bubbling up and coming up to the surface. And the North Node right now for the collective is in Aries, and with the North Node in Aries, I feel like it's really bringing up a lot of emotions about how we need to honor our own individuality. And with honoring our own individuality, sometimes the collective and the needs from the collective gets dismissed, because we're focusing on ourselves right now. So no matter what is coming up, what is bubbling to the surface in regards to, you being your own individual in these collective wild times that we are in, Spirit's telling us to, take a beat and to cool your emotions, to really tune into your emotions. What is coming up for you at the time? What emotions are bubbling up to the surface? Sit with those before you react, before you go into the Martian things of it, before, Aries is ruled by Mars, before you, go to war, go to battle. Sit with some of those emotions, maybe let it cool down before you actually take action. I feel like this is wanting us to take action on something, but before we do, to calm and cool our emotions. And the African goddess card that popped up is Cosmic Power, Maulisa. And I love this because Maulisa is the connection of the sun and the moon coming together. It's like the eclipse energy, which we talked about, the eclipses that are going to happen during this election season, in Aries and Libra. But this is telling us to tune into the cosmic powers. There is so much wisdom within the cosmos to understand and navigate the times that we're in, not only personally but as a collective. So tune into that cosmic power. There's a saying that I often love to reiterate, is work with the cosmos. Don't let the cosmos work you. How can you work with the cosmic energies that are going on and use that information as empowerment to help guide you and to help you step into your power? And with happy home right here, I feel like there is a calling to get back into the home of ourselves, right? In order to get happy, in order to be happy, we have to merge, and find the home in ourselves. Where is the fourth house in your natal chart? What are the signs or and the vibes connected to that? Maybe tuning into that. And the affirmation that I have for the collective is I love and honor myself. So here we're continuing to love up and honor on ourselves. Like, this is a big theme for the collective. Yes, we are pushing forward and we're doing what we need to do, to make sure that, our individual voices are heard and we're leaders. But we're cooling our emotions in doing that. And while we are clearing our emotions, we are honoring ourselves during this time and being in tune with the cosmic power. This same compassion and appreciation you give to others is equally, if not more, as important to show to yourself. Words of affirmations, accepting mistakes, and setting clear boundaries, following your intuitions are just some of the ways that you can express and magnify self-love. And as we're talking about self-love, the self-care for the collective is pleasure. Find pleasure. I know this is an African goddess that I'm working with right now. African goddess Tanti, which is all about pleasure. So this theme of pleasuring is definitely here in the collective. So tune into your chakras, make tune into your sacral chakra, tune into your yoni chakra. Is that a thing? I don't know, but I'm making that up right now. But continue to pleasure yourself during these times. Find times. Yesterday I did some sex magic. Work with sex magic, work with pleasure. That is the most optimal way to bring in your manifestations at this time. So, invitation to do that. That big O is that big divine release and connection to enhance your manifestations. So, bring in some pleasure, bring in some pleasure. And the self care essential tool is music lovers. Music has always been, since the ancient times, around all cultures to connect to joy. In the times of the Egyptians, music was used to commune with the cosmos, cosmic power. It was thought to intertwine with people's lives and the world around them, and was used by doctors for healing practices. Modern research indicates that music may have power to heal. The sounds and vibrations emanate and resonate through one's being. So use music at this time to enhance your manifestations, tune into your power, knowing the cosmic power that is going on right now, connecting to your home, the home within yourself, and continue to celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. And when, challenging emotions come ahead, honor your emotions and cool those emotions before you take action. So that's the collective message. And let's move into pile number 1 or your timestamp. So I'll see you there. Hello, hello, pile number 1. Thank you for tuning in into your additional messages from Spirit on this Lionsgate portal. What I'm really getting for you, pile number 1, is a need for rest, a need to be still, and to kind of regenerate and revitalize yourself during this Lionsgate portal. You may have been exuding a lot of energy lately, giving so much to the collective, and now it's time to go in and restore, and really rest and restore and tune into your inner energies, your inner energies. The main theme that I got for you, my pile number 1, is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is all about rest. It's all about rest and restoration. I'll just read a little bit from the themes from the book here. Rest, do less, lay down your arms. Rough transition ahead, realistic expectations for yourself, taking a break from what causes you stress. The swords are an indicator of the 4th card in the suit, indicating laying down the arms, rest, and rejuvenation. Right now is a good time to not make anything harder than it needs to be. Fighting for what we deserve comes later on in the journey. But right now, we will need to rest and integrate the lessons we have learned thus far in this experience of becoming a parent, or becoming a parent to your manifestations, right? Um, this requires rest and dreaming and a blank space. Yes, this is a time for rest. And it's interesting because we got the first quarter moon in Leo, which we are actually heading into in a couple of days here. The first quarter moon in Leo, which says, be humble, be humble, be humble, take time to rest. this person right here is really in a state of meditation, kind of looking over, I feel like, at the sun. The sun is Leo. And when we have a first quarter of anything, it's challenges that are presented to us, laying down your arms, after fighting battle, the time for rest and restoration. So after the battle, after this battle of the first quarter moon, where can where do you see need after this rest? I feel like what this card is saying, after a chance to be humble, we can then take action after we have rested and after we have restored. And there may be there may be some feelings around scarcity, around missing out if you're not out there, if you're not being extroverted and doing the thing. There, you might feel like you're missing out, this FOMO energy with scarcity coming up. But what I'm getting with this card is you're not missing out. What you're actually doing is gaining wisdom. You see behind her is a wise old sage, right? And this is not the moon, but this is the sun, which I think is interesting. And it's kind of like half, which is very similar to the first quarter moon. So, when taking action, like after this rest period, after this sage, this learning, this restoration, becoming the wise sage, you can go out and be extroverted and be the maiden, that you need to be. So don't feel like you're missing out. You're not, you're actually gaining so much during this time of rest and restoration, rather than feeling some scarcity, that you're missing out on something because you're not extroverted. Like, there's so much wisdom that can be had for you right now during this time of rest, And yeah, it's a rebirth. It's a rebirth for you right now. It's a rebirth. And we have the four energy again with 13, the four of swords. So this time of rest is a rebirth for you, so that when you are reborn after your rest period, you're able to take action and to take action on your manifestations. But before you do, it requires rest. But stay focused and remember why you started in the first place. Stay focused and remember what you're manifesting while you're resting. Stay focused, and don't forget, what you're manifesting at this time. And remember that you are a magnet for loving kindness. So magnetize that energy to you. Intentionally set gratitude and goodwill out into the universe, and you'll find that you're attracting loving kindness into your life. You're attracting loving kindness into your life while you sleep. That's what Spirit was just telling me. This will create an environment that is safe for vulnerability and an opportunity to nourish authentic connections that can come your way. And accept abundance. You're not only magnetizing love and kindness to you, but you're magnetizing abundance to you. Abundance is available to you even when when available to you when you expect to, excuse me, abundance is available to you when you expect and accept it. When you expect an acceptance, abundance can come in many forms, including love, time, and finances. Claim it as it's your own, willing to accept it when it comes. So accept that abundance, accept that magnitude, that you know that it's coming to you while you rest, while you restore. All of that energy is coming to you, and you deserve it. Accept it. Allow it to come into you. And again, during this time, during this Lionsgate portal, it could be really beneficial for you. The self-care advice that I have for you is energy work. So maybe, resting and tuning into your chakras, really getting some Reiki work could be really abundant for you during this time. Spirit's saying, maybe, you know, hit up your local Reiki practitioner, or my dear friend Shashetta Weaves does, she's a Reiki practitioner, and she does lunar sound baths, and through that's energy work, just kind of being activated right now. So really paying attention to your chakras and doing some energy work could be really helpful and beneficial, and just further confirmation to be still, to be still. Her arms are open. So again, receiving some of that cosmic awareness, that cosmic divines, that cosmic blessings and abundance that Ceres is trying to give. But it requires to be still for energy again. 4 is coming up a lot. So tuning into the number 4 for you, the number 4, the number 3, I'm seeing. And say yes to me. I love this. This says saying yes to you. Give yourself permission to believe you are perfect and as beautiful as you are. When you choose yourself, you acknowledge your own inner guidance. When you say yes to yourself, you prove to you that you can trust yourself. This is a self-care practice. Wake up every morning and say, I am feeling great today. Today is going to be a great day. And today is my day. Today is my say. So what is your first thought in the morning? Is it a thought that represents what you want out of your life and what of your day? Magnetizing into you while you're dreaming. What I'm also getting is while you sleep, maybe doing paying some affirmations in the morning in the back or in the background while you sleep to help reprogram your subconscious while you're asleep. Play some attracting joy and abundance, to you, affirmations, and to help reprogram your mind while you sleep. So that's another tip that Spirit wanted to share with you. And I will leave you with an angel message from Spirit, an angel number message from Spirit. So what do you have for pile number 4? Or pile number 4. I have the 4 energy, but pile number 1. Okay. Trust in your inner voice as it's providing you with angelically inspired wisdom at this time. I love that. And the number is 154. So angel number 154. Trust in your inner voice as it's providing you with angelically inspired wisdom at this time. And what I'm also is getting, trust in your dreams as it's providing you wisdom at this time as well. And I'm just going to read this right below it. You are a master of manifestation, and your visions are becoming reality. 154 and 155. So 155 is all about reminding you that you are a master manifestation and your visions are becoming reality. Your dreams are becoming reality. Trust your dreams as your inner voice are providing you angelic inspired wisdom at this time. So that's all I have for you, pile number 1. If you resonated with this, put a number 4 in the comments. Put some rest, maybe some ZZs. If you're going to be taking some rest in the comments below, feel free to take a look at or listen to the podcast episode on the Lionsgate portal. And if you want a special message for your human design type, feel free to check out the links below. And reach out to me if you would like some of my soul love offerings are on my website, zenwellnessspace.com. Until then, merci en pile, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, and welcome pile number 2 to your reading. This is beautiful energy. What are you manifesting during this time? Is it a lover? Is it some more intimacy in your relationship? Is it love for yourself? That's what I'm kind of getting from this pile number 2. The card that came up for you is the Hermit, which I think is really interesting when just looking at your reading, because I really feel like Spirit is saying for this time at this Lionsgate portal, really write down what you are hoping to receive at this time. So if it is a lover, if it is a divine partner, really spend time alone in your inner cave to really tune into exactly what you want and what you desire from that partner, from that lover. Use this crescent moon time, to again, we just left a Leo new moon. If you're watching this in real time, we just left a Leo new moon, though the moon is waxing, right? So this is a prime time to write down your manifestations, not only for the Lionsgate portal, for this new, this Leo moon cycle that we have coming up, and Leo came up in your reading as well. So definitely tuning in and revisiting your new moon intentions and seeds that you are planting. right now could be really beneficial and nurturing. So let's tune into some of the themes of the Hermit and from the Pregnancy Tarot deck. Inward reflection, inner journey, antisocial, introversion, solitude, meditation, disengagement with the outer world. The postpartum lounges in a giant fern leaf, secluded under the waxing crescent moon. They are surrounded by, or waning crescent moon, they are surrounded by ferns of mushrooms that are grown in the damp, dark forest out of the sunshine's reach. They have a haka on their chests to collect the leaking milk from their alone time in their cup of nourishing and warming tea with red Chinese dates, goji berries, and ginger. I like to imagine that they are reading a sci fi novel or anything that pleasures them, nothing to do with self improvement and nothing to do with educational. The Hermit card is a card of turning inward and allowing a blank space where wisdom and ideas and information has rooms to come through. So often fill every waking moment of the situation from our phones, our checklists, our to-dos, taking care of our family, and hopefully taking care of our own bodies too. So I feel like what many of us experience insomnia purely from a subliminal blank space. We can take time to lay down and go to sleep. The spirit and the ancestors and our guides and our subconscious and our intuition, whatever you prefer, um, requires these conditions to be heard. So, in order for these manifestations and these things to come in, and this came up in pile number one. So, if you felt inclined and you want to revisit that too. But for you, pile number two, I feel like with this particular hermit card, yes, you need to be quiet. You need to go in, but that going in is not too long like it was for pile number one. It's really just like having time to have a blank space and to let your imagination run wild, your dreams run wild. And we have the Pisces new moon attune into divine. And this card really spoke about, messages coming in once you have that blank canvas, once you're alone, you don't have other people's, insights and ideas like crowding your mind right now. You are alone in your cave and really dividing what you want from a partner, what you want from your manifestations, what you want from your collaborations. Now it's time to tune into divine, tune into, earth right now. You see the mushrooms. So maybe going on a microdosing journey could be supportive for you at this time. Really nurturing yourself, really taking some time to nurture yourself with some nourishing teas right now. Maybe working with chamomile or working with goji berries or Chinese medicine could be really supportive for you at this time. But right now, even I see these two cards and they're really just like laying down and they're lounging down. So really get into that position, I feel could be really supportive while you have a blank journaling page to just like divine. Scripting, scripting is when you just let the pen just like flow. You don't think about anything, you just write, and spirit literally just like divines your pen and writes for you. So invitation to do that as you're writing about fearless love. What does fearless love look like to you? What does it look like to be a vessel of fearless love? What does it look like for your partner to really be in love with you? What does it look like to own your magic, own your divinity, own your sexuality, own your sensuality fearlessly? What does that look like for you? Reflect on it and know that you are absolutely motherfucking beautiful. Okay. So if you're if you're trying to manifest, beauty and pleasure, you already got it, baby. You are it. You are it. And then we have the energy of Libra and Leo here. And I think that it's really interesting because, we just finished this, we're in the Lionsgate portal, Lion, Leo, but also Libra, balancing out the scales, seventh house partnership. So like, how do you want to be in partnership? Like, and I'm not just talking romantic partnership with your children, partnership with your plants, partnership with your business, partnership with, your colleagues. What does that look like for you? In order to be fearless in your own beauty, how do you show up in partnership? reflect on some of those right now. And we also have the Lovers card right here too, with the energy of the number 6. Number 6 is all about nurturing yourself so that you are able to show up as a loving partner for your partners, and for others. So really loving up on yourself, in order to, in your darker side or your subconscious side, in order to show up as a whole lover for your lovers and your partners. The affirmations I have for you is I'm surrounded by positive energy. Create an environment for yourself that makes you feel strong and supported. Take time to personalize your space to find a place for each item, both at home and at work. By maintaining your physical space, you welcome an atmosphere of uplifting energy, which you are able to foster in resilience and positive relationships. More relationships coming up. So that's interesting. My energy flows abundantly. My energy flows abundantly. A deep reservoir of energy exists within you. When you manage properly, your supply flows endlessly. Limit overexertion and prioritize rest and rejuvenation to function at your highest capacity. Draw up your reserves as needed and take positive action and revitalize those around you. So more rest before you actually take action. Self-care for you is music. I love this. So create some music. What music can you create for yourself? What music could you perform for your lovers? What music could you perform for yourself? What music can you create a playlist, that really makes you feel supported and good here? And so really tuning into music at this time could be supportive. And the self-care essentials that I have for you is support of the family. Families are the most amazing support resource. Have them there for us when we are in need is such a gift. Your family, whether biological or chosen, is a community and a safe space. When you begin to feel overwhelmed, slow down and refocus on you. Hermit mode. Push yourself to think about a beautiful, positive moment with your friends and family and smile. Recall a positive memory, helps us remember things that it's really okay and puts things in perspective. Call your best friend, sister, mom. Take an opportunity to share a piece of yourself. Make an album on your phone of fun memories with loved ones and look back at this album if you need a reminder that you are not alone and that all beautiful people support you and surround you. I love that. So you are fully supported this Lionsgate portal. I don't know what you're manifesting, if it's relationships, divine partnerships, whatever. It's here, it's happening. But know and tune into yourself first, your own energy, let it flow abundantly. When you prioritize rest and rejuvenation, you can manifest at your highest power. So let's get some additional messages for you with the angel numbers divination for my pile number 2, please. Okay, we have, that didn't feel good. Let me do it again. Actually, it did. I got confirmation that it did. Okay. So what I got is 666, which is interesting. It says, halt, stop, do not make any sudden decisions. Your ego has taken control and is leading the way to heartache and fear. But you can recover power. Call in the light of God. Interesting. This is spot on because it talks about your ego has taken control and leading you down heartache and fear. So in order to release your ego, Leo, right? Sun, ego, in order to release that, stop, halt. And what are you doing when you're stopping and halting? You're resting, you're restoring, you're in this hermit phase so that you can recover your power and call in the light of God. 6 came up in lovers, right? 666 is the energy here. 666. Stop, halt, do not make any hasty decisions now. Honor your own energy. Honor your own energy. You are now moving out of this challenging spell of despair and fear. Know that your angels are guiding you. Have faith in yourself, your light, and your gifts. 666 and 667. So I love that. If this resonated with you, feel free to put a 6 in. Feel free to put kissing emoji, lover emoji, or or Virgo for hermit, the number 7 for Libra, or just partnership, 7th house. But yeah, I hope that this is supportive for you. I hope whatever relationship or divine partnership or whatever you're creating, whatever you're manifesting, comes to you, but know that you have relationships, like relationships with the spiritual realm, with the physical realm, your family. There's support all around you, pile number 2, all around you. So I love you, and I'm sending you so many blessings on this Lionsgate portal. Give me a like, comment, subscribe. If this resonated with you, leave one of those things that I mentioned in the comments below. If you want a specific message or additional message on your human design type, feel free to check out the link below or tune into the latest experiment into what is the name of my podcast? Of my podcast below, where I talk and dive all in about the Lionsgate portal, astrology, human design of the 2024 Lionsgate portal. Until next time, see ya. So much love. Hello, hello, my pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Oh my goodness. Let me just say this phrase straight off the bat. You got something really beautiful, really powerful that you're working on. And I just want to let you know that you are wise beyond your years to continue doing that thing and to do what you can to help it manifest and to be pushed out into the world, because I feel like it's something powerful that the world needs. To help liberate us. But in order to get there, there are some obstacles that need to be overcome. So let's get into the reading. I'm just trying to find your card for the general vibe of the reading, which is the 9 of Wands. So in this 9 of Wands, I see a beautiful woman who is on her porch. And this is so interesting because it kind of reminds me of the Sabian symbol for the Leo new moon that we just had, which was an old man rocking by the sea, like overlooking the sea. And this gives me the same thing, but she's kind of overlooking what I feel is like her past home or things that she's experienced. Maybe her ancestors have experienced, her roots have stayed. So she's like really reflecting on those. And it looks like she's reading right now or journaling. So maybe you're doing some ancestry work. Maybe you're diving into your heritage or your roots and like really reflecting on what that means for you, and what you need to kind of like overcome in order to manifest this new vibration, that I feel like your ancestors really want you to manifest at this time. Really ancestral energy with this particular reading. So let's read what the 9 of Wands has to say. The medicine of patience, liminal space, when it comes to instincts. Sorry, that was really, really interesting. That pause right there. Liminal space, when it comes to instincts, nothing is forced. Potential increase in sexual interest. Trust your body, cautioning you against rushing to be done with something, to birth what you're trying to birth into this world. Your creativity is nearly at its peak, sparking one primal way of being and thinking. This could be manifest in nesting, the instinct to create a space where you'll feel safe and provided for. This could show up in increase of sexual desire because your baby is ready to be born and your body is in fact ready to birth. So you're ready to birth, like whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're creating is ready to be birthed. But is it? Which is so interesting. So like a lot of energy around sex for this particular card. But for you, I feel like in this particular energy, something is ready to manifest. And I think I talked about this in the collective reading, about like a lot of pleasure, like self-pleasure and desire. So maybe using sex magic could be beneficial for you as well. But the 9 of Wands, I just really feel like there's like an end of the battle that you've kind of like you're towards the end of the battle in order to receive your victory, in order to manifest right now. And so with the first quarter moon in Cancer, it's saying push through any insecurities. So if there are any insecurities, like really reflect on how far you have come, how far your ancestors have come to, get you to this place, how far you have come, by yourself to get to this place. Really honor that, like maybe really write that down and reflect on that while you're on your porch, really write down and reflect on all your wins, all of the good comments that you have getting, and let that help you push through in any insecurities that you may have in regards to getting this manifestation out into the world, getting this project into the world. And like I mentioned before, this is liberating not only for yourself, but for your ancestry, or for your ancestry line, and maybe for the collective as well. I feel like what you have is extremely powerful and can liberate, again, not only yourself, your ancestors, but maybe those in your social group or maybe those in your community. Interesting. And this is my first time seeing this, and I feel this heavy. So maybe you have some naysayers in the shadows, like hiding. I've never seen this before, but there are people like hiding in the bushes here, So we're bumping all that. We're standing in our, like Queen Mother Nanny. We are liberating ourselves. We are liberating our people and pushing past any insecurities to make sure that we do get what we need to get and manifest what we need to manifest, because this is I feel like very liberatory to you, your collective, and your ancestors. And the card that came up here is argue for your limitations, and you get to keep them. Argue for your limitations and you get to keep them. So again, for those people that are, trying to limit you or put you in the box, like fight for it, like be like Queen Mother Nami, like really liberate yourself, liberate your people, and fight for what you believe in, and argue for any limitations that our people are trying to put you in. Like, are you against that? And with the Wheel of Fortune and the moon popping up here, I really feel like the tides are changing for you. But in both of these cards, it's really interesting because they both look like Jada Pinkett Smith. But in both of these cards, the third eye really, for me, is illuminated. So tune into your third eye right now. We have the energies of the number 1 and the number 9, the number 10, also 10 energy in this particular reading. But tuning into your subconscious and really understanding like what's in your subconscious and what's like holding you back from liberating yourself or from manifesting this, right? And things in your subconscious could really be tools or clues to help you break through some of this insecurity that you can be having. And know that your words have power. Know that your words have power. Be intentional with everything you say. Use your words consciously and purposely to elevate and encourage yourself and to inspire others. Honor the word, the power of your words and your actions, and manifest they become. Honor the words and the actions and manifestations they become. So again, writing it down, reflecting, reviewing, writing them down, knowing your words have power. Work with affirmations. And today is a good day. Hey, each day is a great day. An attitude of appreciation for the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. Proclaim no matter what happens, you will make the best out of this day and make it a unique day. And then, interesting. Wow. Wow. I can overcome any obstacles. I'm getting full body chills, especially in my right arm for what you're manifesting. Oh, and I want to cry. Believe that you can succeed in any endeavor and trust your path will be laid out for you. Any obstacles you encounter on your journey to success will be conquered. What you are destined for will be yours, but the key is to persevere, persevere, persevere. Oh, I love that for you. And some self-care is to watch a movie, use your hands to watch a movie and using your hands. And then I'll close out with an angel number for you. and your angels are guiding you in your current situation will soon make sense. Know know you are aligned with strength. You and your angels are guiding you through your current situation, and it will soon make sense. Know that you are aligned in strength. So, my beautiful pile number 3, put a number 10 in the comments. Put the strength, lion, Leo, books, words, all of that in the comments. If it resonated with you, give me a thumbs up. Check out the podcast on the Lionsgate portal that I'll link below. And if you want additional messages based on your human design type, you can check that out. Until the next time, love you so much. Sending you so much love, 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 and abundance during this time. I can't wait to see what you're manifesting, because you might be out here, fuck around and liberate us all. So much love to you. Until next time.